What's going on, everybody? Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming to you live Wednesday night, 6/15/2016. We are doing our 2015-16 Panini Excalibur Basketball Choose Team Case Break number 3. This is number 3, 10 box. Who has who? Atlanta Hawks, Boston Celtics, Brooklyn Nets, Charlotte Hornets, Chicago Bulls, Cleveland Cavaliers, Dallas Mavericks, Denver Nuggets, and the Detroit Pistons all go to Dustin L. The Golden State Warriors go to Chris R. Chris R. for the Golden State Warriors. The Houston Rockets and the Indiana Pacers go to Dustin L. The Los Angeles Clippers go to Jamie K. The Los Angeles Lakers go to Thomas T. The Memphis Grizzlies, the Miami Heat, and the Milwaukee Bucks all go to Dustin L. The Minnesota T-Wolves going to Asim R. The New Orleans Pelicans going to Dustin L. The New York Knicks going to Francis H. The Oklahoma City Thunder and the Orlando Magic going to Dustin L. The Philadelphia 76ers going to Anthony F. The Phoenix Suns going to Francis H. The Portland Trailblazers going to Chris R. The Sacramento Kings going to Dustin L. The San Antonio Spurs going to Chris R. And to finish it off, the Raptors, the Jazz, and the Wizards going to Dustin L. Alright, here we go, guys. As you can see, monster-sized case in front of me here. I just want to show you because these are full 20-box cases, and these case breaks we're doing are 10 of them. So this thing is monstrous. It's almost too big for my desk. So here's what we'll do. I'm trying to get as good of a view as I can of the actual live cracking of this thing. Let's see what we can do here. Yep, Dustin has a lot of cases still, or a lot of teams still. Okay, there's one side. Yep. My camera's moving and everything. This case is so... It's like a suitcase, guys. It's ridiculous. It's so big. It's like a suitcase. Here we go. And they, like, extra taped it on us, too. Which is weird. Okay. So, Dustin, you watching, buddy? Are you watching? If I can even get this thing into view. So Dustin, since you significantly have the most spots in this case, you could choose right or left side, and I'll take all the boxes off that side and we'll make it this break. So chime into the chat if you could. So right side will be here, left side will be here. Dustin, totally leaving it up to you, brother. Maybe Dustin has his chat or the audio turned off for the moment. It's possible. I'm just going to type it into the chat real quick. Alright, Dustin says right side, so that's going to be all the boxes from this side right here, guys. I like to do this on the camera live, so let me try to peel all those boxes out of there from the right side. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Panini, you wasted a lot of cardboard on this one. Okay, there it is, guys. There's... What? I lied. There's one more hanging out there. It doesn't want to come out. There it is. So there it is. Only teams left, or only boxes left on the left side. All the right side boxes are vacated. So let me get this out of my way. This thing is a monster. Holy crap. Thing is huge. So guys, I just want to throw this out there. I know a lot of guys in the chat are saying, damn, I wish I was able to get in this one. Guys, this Excalibur sat up on our website like it had the plague for the last couple weeks. Nobody wanted any part of it. So I don't know, what held you guys up from grabbing spots before. We would certainly have liked to have done this a while ago, but we've been sitting on it for a while. Whew. I know, Eldon, you're new with us, so that's totally excusable. But guys, keep in mind, like, this stuff is up there. It's priced good. We can't break it until it's filled. Let's see. I know one guy was saying something about opening up the side of the case. I don't think you can open the sides of these. I know one guy was saying if you open this... Oh, yeah, you can. You can open the side. We had one guy talking about if you open the sides of these, you'll prevent all that potential whatever. So there we go. Jay was grabbing these packs from the top. So there we go. That is an easier way to do it. That guy, I don't know who you were, guy. I know some guy emailed us that was in our first one of these, I think, saying that if you crack these open, so these are just like little cardboard inserts. They're just junk. So just so you can see those. But here we got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. 6 packs coming up. Guys, what are we going to do on Tier 1? We got 13 remaining in break number 2. 13 remaining in break 2. Can we do it? So there's an empty. I see a Wiggins was the first card that was sitting here. I think it was just a regular base, though. I don't think it was anything crazy. So where do the hits fall in this stuff, guys? I wasn't watching any of Jay's breaks. So this is a Wiggins base, I believe, right? So let me just pick the whole thing up and blaze through it. So that's how I'll do it. So that's my spacer that I was using. So let's start there. CJ McCollum, Blazers, Trailblazers. Lou Williams, Lakers. So the hits don't fall until about the middle, I guess. Is that right? We got a Porzingis right there, but not a hit. Steph Curry right there. We got a Kobe Bryant, and I think that's going to be our hit. I don't know if it's one hit per pack, but we got a Kyrie right here. And let me adjust my autofocus here, guys. I'm struggling with this autofocus all night. I apologize. Kyrie Irving right there. And then we got a Kobe right here, guys. The Lakers is... Thomas T. owns the Lakers spot in this. And that is memorabilia. Kobe jersey for the Lakers. All the hits will be numbered, auto, or relic. Gotcha. And Dustin, is it one hit per pack, or is there more than one hit per pack? Or is there potentially numbered cards as well that fall in the mix too? I'll know it once we're going here, but I think the Kobe was the only one of note in this one. Let me just double check the backs for any numbering that I may have missed. I apologize, guys. I should have done my homework on this before. So we got the Kobe. First one. Here we go. Next pack. One hit and then numbered cards. Okay. All right. So let's... we got a LeBron right here. Not numbered. Not numbered. Brook Lopez, Brooklyn, not numbered. Crowder, not numbered. Huertas. The numbering's on the front, Dustin? All right, good to know. And we have a rookie Rampage, Memphis Grizz, and that's one of yours, Dustin, and that's pretty sweet, buddy. That is pretty sweet. We got a jumbo auto here. Rookie Rampage for the Grizzlies. Very nice. Very nice. Rookie Rampage for the Grizz. Good stuff. And then we do finally get some numbering here for me to look at. Kemba Walker. 69 out of 70. Kemba Walker for the Hornets. And then 2 more cards in this one. Ryan Anderson, Ty Lawson. All right, next pack. 13 to go in Tier 1, guys. Jump right on the website. You'll see Tier 1 smack dab on the homepage. You can't miss it. Carmelo. Scola. Michael Carter-Williams. Andre Drummond. We got a Montero, not numbered there. We got a Jordan Clarkson. And then we have, for the 76ers, another rookie Rampage here. Rashawn Holmes. Rashawn Holmes for the 76ers, which belong to Anthony F. And there you go, Anthony. Very nice. Another jumbo with ink. And that is a Philadelphia 76ers card, which goes to Anthony F. Very nice. Congrats, Anthony F. All right. Well, that does it for that pack. Guys, let me get the link going here to our next case of Tier 1, which is closest. 13 spots to go. Let's get it going. There's the link. I just put it in Breakers. Here's the link. I'm putting it over on Twitch. You can't miss it if you go to our homepage, guys. It's the first case you're going to see right on the homepage. All right, let's see if we can pick up the pace on this a little bit more now that I know what these packs are all about. Okay, JJ Redick. Actually, I guess the first one is upside down, and the rest of them are regular. So, Redick, Tristan Thompson, Trey Burke, Russell Westbrook. And if you want to see anything brought back into view a little bit closer, Dustin, just give me a shout. I'm just trying to keep a pace going here. Ricky Rubio. Then we have Jam Fest. And what's this? I don't even know what this is. So the Jam Fest wasn't numbered. And then we have a Brandon Knight Crusade. And that's out of 10. So I don't know if it's gold. Is that what they're considered? Are they golds out of 10? 8 out of 10 for the Suns. And that's Francis H. Francis H. is the owner of the Phoenix Suns spot in this one. 8 out of 10. Brandon Knight, I believe that's a gold Crusade. Yep, it is gold. Cool. Very nice. Congrats. Congrats to Francis H. And then the last 2 cards here, guys. Whiteside and Corver, not numbered. 2 more packs. All right. Waiters, Thompson, Harrison Barnes, Greg Monroe. Willie Cauley-Stein, not numbered. Justin Anderson, not numbered. LeBron, not numbered. Jam Fest. And then we have D'Angelo Russell, Lakers Crusade. I don't know what this is. Is it blue? To 199. Crusade to 199. I'm guessing that is considered their blue. So Lakers to 199 there. Dirk Nowitzki, LaMarcus Aldridge, not numbered. All right, last pack of this box, guys. Kaboom is back. Look for these rare illustrated cards featuring the NBA's Elite. I forgot about that. They have that Kaboom stuff going on in here, don't they? All right, PJ Tucker. George Hill, not numbered. Joakim Noah, not numbered. Then we got a Penny Hardaway going on here. Regal endorsements, Penny Hardaway, so I'm guessing this is going to be an auto. And I just watched this magic moment with Penny Hardaway not too long ago. 30 for 30 ESPN, and it was good stuff. Anthony Hardaway, Regal endorsements, auto, Orlando. And that's one of yours, Dustin. There you go, man. Regal endorsements. Anthony Hardaway, Penny Hardaway for Orlando. Good stuff. Right behind it, Justice Winslow, not numbered. Got a Kobe, not numbered there. A blue of Penny Hardaway there. And that's 101 out of 199. And then we have Williams and Elfrid Payton, not numbered. All right. All right, 1 out of 10. We're 10% of the way done. Next one, let's go there. Let's do the side open. That guy knows his stuff. That guy knows what he's talking about, man. There's a pack still in there. Come on, son of a bee. No, there's not. I'm smoking something, guys. There's not a pack still in there. There's those 2 cardboard inserts, garbage. And then we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's ridiculous that we actually have to count the packs, but the way these boxes are set up, you don't know if you're missing something. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Deladova, not numbered. Kyrie, not numbered. Iguodala, Andre Iguodala, Greek. Delon Wright, not numbered for the Raptors. TJ McConnell. And then we got a Jimmy Butler for the Bulls. And that's one of yours, Dustin. Jimmy Butler. And this is going to be... And that's a green. Interesting. Jimmy Butler. Memorable memorabilia. So a relic piece here, but it's green. What is the green? I don't know what the significance of green for a Chicago Bulls uniform is. So that is Chicago Bulls hit on the board. And we have Oladipo to 70. 50 out of 70 Oladipo. And 2 more not numbered. Guys, make sure you do follow our channel. Follow our channel on both Twitch and Breakers. We need the followers. We need the audience to come out and hang out with us night after night, guys. It's the only thing that gets this stuff filled. We're taking the big risk buying into this stuff, but you guys need to finish it off and actually fill it. So, Tony Parker, Spurs, not numbered. And then we have Ben Wallace for the Pistons, Crusade. And that is out of 5. Whoa. Detroit Pistons, 4 out of 5. Ben Wallace. And that's Dustin. The St. Patrick's Day jersey for that Bulls card? Cool. But, right here, guys, Ben Wallace, Pistons, Crusade, 4 out of 5. Very, very nice. And then we have a Ginobili not numbered and a Jared Dudley not numbered. All right, next one. Kevin Garnett not numbered. Burks. Kobe not numbered. Brandon Knight. Jones. RJ Hunter. Jam Fest of Russell Westbrook. Not numbered. And then we have a blue Steph Curry. Numbered to 199. Kemba Walker. Tobias Harris. 2 more packs. 3 more packs, including the one in my hand. Down to 13 spots remaining in Tier 1, guys. Can we do it? Kevin Durant. Just looking for numbering here, guys. I'll rattle it off and I'll focus on it if it's got numbering. Ricky Rubio. We got a Willie Cauley-Stein rookie rampage here. Sacramento Kings. And that's one of yours, Dustin. Very nice. Another jumbo with ink here. Rookie Rampage, Willie Cauley-Stein. Going to Dustin. And right behind it, we have a Devin Booker to 70. Millsap, Chris Bosh, not numbered. Guys, if you're watching over on Twitch, I'm really only focusing at the moment on the chat over here on Breakers because I'm playing a one-man show at the moment. So I'm only looking for numbering or anything that's going to be a hit here, just so we can keep a pace going. Clarkson not numbered, Tim Duncan not numbered, and then we have a Fareed for the Nuggets. And that's one of yours, Dustin. What do we got here? Memorable memorabilia. Denver Nugs on the board with a little something there for you, Dustin. And we have 2 non-numbered cards to finish that pack. Next pack. All right, here we go. Lowry seasoning salt. Oh, Panini. Why do you put him in upside down? Okafor, not numbered. Jabari Parker. We have a Wiggins Jam Fest, not numbered. Then we have a Paul Neto Crusade. And that's to 149. Utah Jazz. One of yours, Dustin. All right, that does it for that box. Box number 2 down, box number 3 coming up. Guys, what'd you think of the first tier 1? Pretty nuts, right? Pretty good if you're watching it. That's crazy stuff. The YouTube video will be posted a little bit later, guys, but let me just tell you, if you didn't see it, it was nuts. I'm trying to get these all out of here, guys, as you can see. I'm doing it through the side because that does seem to be easier. Alright, got these 3 cardboard inserts, which are just part of the packaging junk. And we got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs coming up. There they are. Here we go. Chandler, Rondo. Again, I'm just going to focus on numbering and hits. Numbering and hits. We got a Jam Fest of Clyde the Glide. We got an Excalibur of Ellis for the Pacers, and that is to 149. And then we have 2 non-numbered cards in that pack. Next pack. Lots more basketball on the site, including one more 10-box break of this exact stuff you're looking at right now, guys, Excalibur. So if you like what you're seeing here, you want to get in one more of these, we are filling one more. Got an Anthony Davis Team 2020. Oh, baby. Well, is it one of yours, Dustin? It is not. You don't have the Knicks. That is Francis H. Francis H has the Knicks. It's a Porzingis auto coming up. Treasured ink. Let's see what we got. Ooh, baby. That's pretty slick right there. That is a Porzingis Treasured ink auto, and the numbering on it is 64 out of 99. Porzingis Treasured ink. Going to Francis H. Very nice. Congrats to Francis H. That's a number to 70 Macklemore. And non-numbered cards to finish that. All right. Nope, it's not a personal case. It is a regular group break. Dustin just happens to have a bunch, I think 21 out of the 30 teams, Stu. But there are 9 other participants. We got a Bill Russell. We got a Crusade for the Nuggets here to blue 199. But if you're asking if we do personal cases, we certainly would. We have in the past. We don't do them very often. We've done personal cases and personal boxes, but we usually do them as groups. Regular group breaks all the time. Only focusing on the numbers and the hits, guys, just so we can get through it a little faster. 2020 Steph Curry, Jam Fest, Andre Drummond, Brooke Lopez for the Nets. That is to 199, Crusade. And Oladipo and Jefferson non-numbered there. All right, guys, here we go. Lance Thomas. Oh, how many times do I have to spin these cards, Panini? I guess a lot. Magic team, what is it? What do they call it? And then we got a Rondo coming up for the Kings. Sacramento Kings, that's one of yours, Dustin. Little Sacramento Kings love there for you, buddy. We have 2 more to finish it off here, not numbered. All right, last pack of box number 3, guys. This will put us 30% of the way in. 7 more boxes to go. Got a thick one in there. I don't know what it is. All right, looking for hits, looking for numbers. Looking for hits, looking for numbers. Looking to spin these cards upside down every single time. Portis, and here it is for the Nets, and that's one of yours, Dustin. Is it Bogdanovic? What do we got? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, and that is numbered 33 out of 99. If you can see it, 33 out of 99. Brooklyn Nets. Gamers. And then we have, oh baby, there we go. A Rockets number to 25. That just snuck up on me, and that's one of yours as well, Dustin. 20 out of 25. 20 out of 25. So nice little low numbering there for you. And 2 cards finishing off that pack that are not numbered. All right. Keeping it going, guys. Keeping it going. Dustin, thanks a bunch for finishing these off for us, buddy. Helps us out in a big way. All right, let's see how I can do this. Go here. That's empty. There's those 3 cardboard inserts, which are garbage. And here's our 6 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right there. This one's thick. Okay, here we go. Again, I'm only going to focus on numbered and or hits, so we can keep a pace going here. We have another Orlando Magic up here. Rookie Rampage. And that is a jumbo with ink. And that's going to Dustin. Heznoja. Rookie Rampage, Orlando. Another hit for Orlando. And then we have a 70 out of 70 for the Nuggets. So not necessarily a hit, but a little eBay 1 of 1. Little eBay 1-of-1 action for the Nugs right there. And then 2 cards finishing it off right there, not numbered. And I think we already looked at these, right? Yep. Just to double check, my OCD needs to kick in. Bought Orlando 10 times, and he's one of the only 2 rookies you haven't hit the auto of, Stu. Is that right? Well, Dustin sells. Dustin resells all of his stuff if you buy for your personal collection. I'm sure you can IM Dustin42 right there, and you guys can work out a deal amongst yourselves if you just want to pick that up for your personal collection. Feel free to do so. Or unless the whole thrill of it is actually getting it in a break. That I understand too. Got Hakeem. John Wall, Washington Wizards. John Wall, Washington Wizards. This is one of Dustin's also. A little Washington Wizards love right here. John Wall, memorabilia. And then 2 cards not numbered to finish that pack. Buy one on eBay, but it's a chase of hitting it. Yep. No, I understand that, Stu. Definitely get that part of it. That thrill of seeing it being pulled live in the break, right? That's half the fun, if not more than half. All right. Oh, Panini, you're killing me. Literally every card is right side up and upside down in this one. Yep, it sure is. So let's keep it going. Only focusing on the hits and the numbering. We got a Crusade here of Jordan Clarkson for the Lakers, and that is a 11/149 Crusade. Oladipo and Kent Bazemore, not numbered. 3 packs to go, guys. 3 packs to go. Stu, check out the other half. Like the other half of this case, which is going to be Excalibur number 4, is still up on the site. Lots of spots still available, brother. Jump on in. Jamfest, Dwight Howard. We got a Crusade of Karl Anthony Towns. Blue. Gonna have a carpool tunnel? How do you figure, Eldon? Karl Anthony Towns. Crusade to 199. 19/199. You know, the funny thing is, Eldon, we pull big hits all the time, but for some reason, in recent weeks, our audience on these live break nights has dried up. And guys that buy into breaks don't really understand the business side of it. Oh, all the twisting around the cards, yeah. Guys that buy into the breaks a lot of guys don't quite understand that, you know, to really fill this stuff, we need a big live audience because it brings in more people. All right, we got an Otto Porter Treasured Ink coming up here, the Wizards, and that's one of yours, Dustin. Let's see if we got any numbering to go with it. Yeah, we do, but not crazy numbering, but still nice. Otto Porter Treasured Ink, and that numbering is 53/299. So that said, guys, you know, really do make an extra effort to come out and hang with us on our live nights if you can do it. 31/70 on this one, and then 2 non-numbered cards finishing it off. Even if you're not involved in the breaks that we're kicking off that night, if you come hang out with us, get active in the chat, that really helps out the overall effort of trying to get this stuff filled. Summertime in baseball games? Yeah, I mean, it's a weird time right now for us, Dustin, with this business. Like, all of a sudden our audience during the live sessions has, like, went away. And it's killing us. Jimmy Butler. So the fact that we have a pretty good one tonight and you guys came out and bought a bunch really helped us out. Jamfest, Blake Griffin. Then we have a Crusade of Karl Malone. Crusade of Karl Malone, and that's a 149er, 28/149, Karl Malone Crusade. And then 2 to finish it off, not numbered. All right, guys, let me organize this stuff and put these off to the side. Hang tight. Summertime in the baseball games. Yeah, that's probably true. other stuff occupying the social time during those hours, right? Welcome there, Get Your Star. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Give you a little mod status. Guys, if you're watching us over on Twitch, make sure you do follow us. Our Twitch channel is still pretty new. And also, guys, if you're watching us here on Breakers, just be aware we do have a full second channel on Twitch, which does stream the exact same live stuff, except sometimes you might have issues, you know, getting into the Breakers chat or getting into the Breakers video. You can catch us over on Twitch. It's always usually a much better quality stream over there, so follow us over there in addition to following us here. That link I just posted also in the chat, guys, under the Twitch link. That is the link to Tier 1 Baseball Break number 2. Break number 1 went off earlier tonight. It was crazy. It had bat knobs. It had bat relics. It had all kinds of good stuff going on in it. Let's see what the next case has. I'll sit around and hang out and break it tonight if we can fill it. We're at 13. Prices are good. We have a coupon code active on it right now, too. If you buy spots on the website, you can use the coupon code SAVE10. You'll get 10% off if you use that coupon code at checkout. All right, there we go. So we're offering prices, quite literally, guys, if you do a lot of price comparisons on what break spots go for, there's a lot of discrepancy across the board. Because it's really, you know, guys kind of ask what they ask for this stuff. But there's a handful right now watching on Twitch, Dustin, like 4 or 5 over there, so not big. But it's definitely something to start, because Twitch is still pretty new. I think we only have like 30-some followers over there in total. All right, there we got 6 packs. The thing about Twitch is we're looking to eventually transition everybody over there, because the downfall to breaking here on Breakers, and I've said this for many, many months, is that, you know, we put in all this time and effort to acquire new breakers through a lot of different means, and then we bring them here to breakers.tv, and, you know, at the click of a finger, the click of a mouse, there's 15 other guys breaking on that same night. So we could easily bring that customer into this platform and then lose them. Mad Hatter, really your call. We're still doing it on both platforms right now. So we have a Regal endorsements coming up here. And that's pretty slick old school action right there. Regal endorsements. Wes, is it Unsled? Bullets equal Wizards, Dustin, just to verify. I'll look it up on the checklist, but you can pop it into the chat, I'm pretty sure, right? Bullets is Wizards, so... And that is numbered to 200. 13 out of 200. 13 out of 200 right there. I'll leave it off to the side until you chime in the chat on that one. But I could look it up, or look it up on the checklist, guys, if you'd like to. Yep, Wizards it is. All right, Wizards it is. So that is one of yours, Dustin. Congrats, buddy. And I always look them up just for my own peace of mind. 149 Crusade. But Mad Hatter, no, not necessarily watch us over on Twitch, but if you have a moment, if you could pop over there and just follow our channel so that we can build up a follower base over there, and then whichever side you'd like to watch it on. If you'd like to watch us on Breakers, feel free to watch us here. If you'd like to watch us over on Twitch, if you feel the experience is better over there, you can watch us over there. We're doing the exact same stream on both, so it's like watching a TV channel that's on 2 channels, the same thing. So you'll see the exact same video and audio. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. And also, guys, we don't really push this very often, but make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll get an automatic thing on your phone if you subscribe to us on YouTube to let you know every time we post a new video. So as soon as we post a new video, you'll get a little blip on your phone saying, hey, a new video was posted to your subscribed channel, Sports Box Breaks. We've got an R.J. Hunter rookie rampage here for the Celtics. And that's one of yours as well, Dustin. Rookie Rampage, R.J. Hunter, Boston Celtics. Jumbo with ink again. Rookie Rampage. Very nice. And then we got a number to 70. 15 out of 70 here. Klay Thompson, and then Dragic and Anthony Davis, not numbered. Next pack. Welcome there, Nelson Rod. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Give you a little status. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. Make sure you do follow our channel, guys. Everybody that is new, we have several new people popping in and out tonight. Appreciate you guys coming out. We're looking for numbering, looking for autos, looking for hits here, guys. So I'm only going to focus on that. Jam Fest. We got a Gordon Hayward for the Jazz Crusade. And this is pretty good numbering, too. 35 out of 60 for the Jazz. That's one of yours, Dustin. And then 2 not numbered to finish that pack. 3 packs to go, guys. Oh, Nelson, you're watching over on Twitch, too? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Guys, if you're not real familiar with Twitch, do realize that you can get Twitch on your phone as well. There's an app on iPhones and Android phones you can download if you're in the iTunes Store or if you're in the Google Play Store. Just search for Twitch, download the app, and then any of the channels that you follow on Twitch will come right up on your phone app, and you can watch the full video and even participate in the chat through the phone app, which is way better than being kind of like tethered to a computer on every one of these nights. You can be out somewhere and kind of watching breaks, which is pretty cool on the phone or your tablet or whatever. But the app gives you almost the exact same experience as you get on the full browser. So pretty cool there. Got a Grant for the Knicks, not numbered. Jam Fest of DeMarcus Cousins. Grant for the Knicks Crusade. And that is numbered to 199. And then Jeff Green and Gasol, not numbered. You prefer Twitch for these live breaks? Yeah, exactly. You know, that's the problem. But here's the thing, right, Mad Hatter? Breakers has been where if you're a new breaker, and we're into it 2 years now, so we're not new, but even still, there's a built-in audience of breakers on here that may not have known of you before. So we kind of lean on that a little bit to bring in some new customers that may not have broken with us. So that is the one nice thing about Breakers.tv, is that it's got, you know, a filtered audience of people looking for this exact stuff. But on the flip side, we got a Montero Treasured Ink coming our way. Portland Trailblazers. And that's Chris R. Chris R. Picking this up. And pretty slick. Check that auto out. Luis Montero, 171 out of 299. Treasured Ink. Yep, Mad Hatter, we're live on every one of our live break sessions now. We are on dual platforms. We are on both Twitch and Breakers. Drummond, 32 out of 70, Jam Fest. And then we got a Dirk Nowitzki and a LaMarcus Aldridge, not numbered to finish that pack. But, you know, I don't know, maybe this is not the case, but this is how I've kind of viewed our efforts of bringing everybody onto Breakers, is that we bring a lot of people that might be new to the break scene to our breaks. There you go, Cam. Steven Adams, even though it's not a hit. That's your guy. DeMarcus Cousins. Is that, you know, we're bringing some new eyes in here that may not have broken before, be too versed in breaking, and we're essentially introducing them to, we got a Carmelo Anthony coming up. Anthony Davis right there. And then a Carmelo for the Knicks. And that's Francis H. And let's see what we got for you, Francis H. Nothing crazy, but still Carmelo Anthony for you. Memorabilia. Very nice. And then an Otto Porter and a Batum, not numbered to finish that one. But back to my theory on bringing our breakers here on Breakers.tv, is that we're essentially introducing our breakers to 30 other guys that are doing the same thing as us on any given night. So it's like I say to Jason all the time, it's like we're selling pizza. It's like we're selling pizza at a state fair, and we're one of 30. We're doing it one of 30 stands. You know, We think we're one of the best ones out there. We have some of the best offerings in terms of product. We have some of the best price, but a lot of times guys don't necessarily see that because they're overwhelmed by all the choices. So doing it on Twitch.tv is more of bringing our own audience into a captive environment over there. So that I like. Got 3 of those cardboard inserts. Eldon, we will stay up breaking as late as we need to, buddy. We're on the East Coast, so it's 11:40 p.m. here right now. We're in Pennsylvania. But we've been known to be doing it up until 2, 3 in the morning. This one's pretty thick. If like something fills at midnight and it's going to take us an hour to break, we'll certainly break it until 1. PA represent? Yeah, your PA as well. We're near Scranton, Mad Hatter. Middleton. We're just outside of Scranton area. Home of Dunder Mifflin. Not really, but still. Texas, Eldon? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Ginobili. And we got a Mike Conley. Hershey area for you, Mad Hatter? Cool. Mike Conley, Memphis Grizzlies. And that's one of yours, Dustin. It's got a little turned up corner in the bottom there, bottom left, so you can see as it came out like that. Nothing big, but Memphis Grizzlies. Texas representing. What area in Texas are you in, Eldon? I can look at your sales records and see that when I'm done here. As long as I don't paste it into the chat again like a fool like I did earlier. I'm trying to copy and paste one of our links in, and I had your email address copied and pasted to my clipboard on the computer. The funny thing is, what do we got here? Regal endorsements for the Rochester Royals. I'm going to have to checklist this one. Unless Dustin or somebody else wants to just immediately throw out who this guy represents, what team. Bobby Wanzer? That's a real old school. Real old school right there. Bobby Wanzer. And that is a 105 out of 273. 105 out of 273. Dustin is saying it is a Kings. So Sacramento Kings, and that is one of yours, Dustin. Feel free to check it out on the group break checklist if you'd like, guys. But Dustin is spot on all the time with this stuff. Bobby Wanzer. Auto. Pretty cool. That, I mean, you know what's funny is that looks like an auto from an older man. It just kind of does, right? You're watching it right now here. Get your star. You're watching it right now. This is a Devin Booker Suns, 12 out of 25. 12 out of 25 Suns, Devin Booker. Peyton and Marvin Williams, not numbered. The Bobby Wanzer one. Let me double check just for my own. Yeah, it is Kings for sure, but yeah, I don't know. Just a really old school player, right? From long ago. Yep, this is Excalibur Break 3 right now. There, get your star. It was unexpected that it went off tonight. Dustin came in and picked up a bunch of spots to fill up Break 2 and 3. They weren't even technically on our schedule for this evening. So that's why they went off earlier than expected. I believe Jay put it all over our social media earlier tonight to let everybody know. Guys, I'm only focusing on anything that's going to be low numbered or a hit. So that's why I'm kind of just slowly meandering through these. We got an Anthony Davis Jam Fest. When they use peach baskets, eh? You never know, right? Got a Brooke Lopez Crusade to 149 right there. Then we got a Ryan Anderson and a Ty Lawson, not numbered, finishing that pack. I'll have to Wikipedia that guy. See what years he played. Had to be a long time ago, right? Hayward, Grant, Jackson, Winslow. Trailblazers, Lillard, We got a rookie rampage of Justin Anderson, 49 to 57. So yeah, definitely an era past. And that's Dallas Mavericks, and that's one of yours, Dustin. Rookie rampage Anderson. Very nice. Jumbo with ink once again. Are any of these rookie rampages numbered? I don't think we've seen one yet out of this 10 box. I think they're all jumbos and have an auto on them. And that's a 30 out of 70 Anderson as well. And then 2 cards not numbered finish in that pack. Guys, do make sure you follow us. You can do that on Breakers. If you look just below the volume control where I'm pointing down there, there's a follow button with a heart on it. Make sure you follow the channel. If you're on Twitch, there's a follow button directly below the video. It's pretty prominent. You can't miss it. And the big thing, guys, if you're new to us overall and you've never broken with us, join in the fun. Grab a couple spots. We're filling up Tier 1 baseball and Prestige football, which I will break tonight if we can fill them. If not, they'll be broken within the next couple of days for sure. But you do need an account on our website in order to break. So go to our website. Our address is right there, SportsBoxBreaks.com. Check out all of what we have to offer over there. Check out this Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman for the Bulls. And that is to 199. Crusade. Nowitzki. LaMarcus Aldridge. Not numbered. But if you sign yourself up an account on the site, it's a one-time sign-up process. You never have to do it again. You could even use your social media credentials, guys, your Facebook, your Twitter, even your Gmail to start up the process. Just click on that button at the very top of the website. Oh, he died somewhat recently. Wow. He died this year. Valanciunas. But once you have that account, guys, you can join in the fun. You can use PayPal or credit card to join our breaks. You don't necessarily have to just use your PayPal funds. You can use any major credit card. So if you don't have funds sitting out there waiting for you in PayPal, you can easily join in the break fund using your credit cards. Get some points off them. I do it all the time. I don't love using credit cards, but I like the points I get. They give me 1.5% cash back on the one credit card, so I buy everything on that. Even if I'm spending 20 bucks, I'll buy it on that credit card. Because I get a 1.5% cash back, which essentially means I'm getting everything for 1.5% cheaper than face value. So I buy it all on there and then pay it off like the next day because I'm OCD. So here we go. There we go, empty. Or get some airline miles or whatever the heck your credit card company is giving you. Get some freebies off them. 3 cardboard inserts, which are junk, and then we got our 6 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's kind of thick. What are the big hits in this stuff, Dustin? What's the biggest stuff you've seen so far? Bobby Portis. Wiggins. John Wall. We got a Grant Hill, old school. I don't know what this is. Is it going to be good? And that's one of yours, Dustin. It's Grant Hill, old school. Well, I was hoping for a little more, but still pretty cool. 63 out of 99. You got a relic piece, old school Grant Hill. 63 out of 99. Grant Hill, old school. You got Otto Porter and Batum finishing it off, not numbered. Guys, I want to give, I know we got a lot of new faces popping in and out here, so let me get the link to Tier 1, because I'm sitting here not really pushing the link so much. So there it is, guys. Tier 1, break number 2 is down to 13. That's the next one up after we finished off and broke the first one tonight. I'm going to put it over on Twitch as well, guys. So that's the closest one. That's the one we're trying to get going tonight to finish off our night after this Excalibur. So can we do it? So Russell hat and shoe relic auto. Those are the big hits. All right, pretty cool. Let's see if any big blasts can come our way here. Looking for numbering, looking for hits. Larry Nance Jr., Joe Young, Jam Fest of D. Brown. D. Brown, I forgot about that name. Steve Nash, Crusade to 149. And not numbered, finishing that pack. Got 3 boxes to go after this one. If we want to keep the break fun going for the night, guys, I just posted the link to Tier 1 right in both chats on both Breakers and here on Twitch. Who do we got? We got 5 guys hanging out over on Twitch. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Guys that are watching us on Twitch, are you watching on a regular computer or are you watching on the mobile app? I'm just curious myself. We got an Okafor 2020 there, and then we have a Bobby Portis Rookie Rampage. Rookie Rampage of Bobby Portis. Another one, which is a jumbo with ink going on here. Bobby Portis. Got a little Larry Bird action there. Ooh, that Larry Bird is sweet. That's a 3 out of 25. Didn't even notice that numbering for a second there. 3 out of 25, Larry Bird. Very nice. Who's got the Celtics? That's one of yours, Dustin. Pretty sweet for you. Good stuff. Did not even see that. I was looking at it like it was a regular or something. Just blazed past it. All right, 3 packs to go. All right, here we go. What are you guys saying over on Twitch? Let me see. Watch it on the app on the iPad. Very cool. Franchise NJ. Make sure you follow us, Franchise. Appreciate you coming out and hanging out, buddy. Franchise, are you in one of the breaks or are you just hanging out and watching the action? All right. Got a Jam Fest of Allen Iverson. Got a Moody Eye, right? 199. Jeff Green, Gasol, not numbered. Yeah, just for the heck of it, I put the, I have an Android phone, and I put the Twitch app on my Android phone, and then I was watching some of the live channels on there, just to see what it looks like, and it's good. Even over mobile data, when you're not on your own Wi-Fi, like a really strong Wi-Fi, if you're just watching it over your mobile data, it's really strong. The video's crisp, and you can get in the chat, which is super cool. So you can be sitting in, you know, a Starbucks or whatever, and watching and participating in breaks. All right, we got a Robert Covington here for the 76ers. Treasured Ink coming up. Philadelphia 76ers one more time as Anthony F. owns the 76ers, and that's pretty sweet. Treasured Ink, 76ers Covington, and that is 172 out of 299. 172 out of 299. Just hanging? You do football? Very cool, Franchise. Appreciate you coming out and hanging out. It really helps the effort. The more people we have in these channels on any given night really helps the effort. And this is a number to 70 Clippers card right here, guys. Brandon Dawson and then Dirk Nowitzki and Aldridge. It seems like that Aldridge card is like the last card in 3 out of 4 packs. The non-numbered Aldridge card is like the final card. All right. Here we go. We got a Regal Endorsements, another Penny Hardaway. Another Penny Hardaway auto coming up here for the Magic. And that's a dupe. But I think this numbering is better. This is a 23 out of 49 Penny Hardaway auto. Regal Endorsements. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was yours, Dustin, right? Orlando? Yep, it definitely is. Dustin L. getting the second Penny Hardaway auto. 23 out of 49 on this one. Guys, I was saying when I pulled the first one a little bit earlier, if you haven't watched the ESPN 30 for 30, This Magic Moment, check that out. It's super good. It's 1993-94 Orlando Magic when Shaq just went there and Penny Hardaway was an up-and-comer, and all the craziness that was going on back then, and how Shaq eventually went over to Los Angeles and got this Rodman Crusade, and that's a good one right there, guys. That is an 8 out of 60. Dennis Rodman Crusade. And how Penny Hardaway basically was really the one that got screwed on that deal, because Shaq went over. Shaq and Penny Hardaway were basically Shaq and Kobe before Shaq and Kobe. And Penny Hardaway was the one that took the brunt of that, because he went over to LA and found his point man, and basically could have been Penny Hardaway. But check it out. It's good stuff. It's on Netflix. Come on, packs. There it is. I did not even remember that the Magic got the #1 draft pick in consecutive years back to back when that whole Shaq, rookie year stuff was going on. The Magic got the #1 draft pick back to back in those years, which is just insane. Just absolute insanity. All right, here we go. All right, we got, I'm going to have to use a blocker spacer here because we got a points card coming up. So, Leonard, I think, yeah, let's do that. It's a shame that I have to block those damn points cards, the QR codes on them, but guys actually snapped them off the video. The T-Wolves did it too? That's nuts, man. This is a number to 70 Carroll for the Raptors, 45 out of 70. Otto Porter and Tatum to finish it off. And what I was blocking there, guys, is just a 150 points card they put in. So what I will do after I finish up the break is I'll look to see which teams got hits, which teams did not get hits. I'll put all the hitless teams in a little random, and I'll do a quick random on it, and we'll issue this 150 point card to the team that comes up the winner in that random. So that will kind of go off on its own as a second little video, but I'll put that to the side. So hang tight on that. I didn't even realize there was points in this stuff. I thought it was all live. Kyrie. Anthony Davis. Jam Fest of Anthony Davis. So Anthony Davis back to back there. We got a Jabari. Crusade to 199. Dragic and an Anthony Davis not numbered. A lot of Anthony Davis in that pack. Alright guys, 2 boxes to go after this. Are we going to fill anything else? Are we going to get something else really close so we can fill it and break it tomorrow? Every spot that's picked up goes towards your loyalty discount, guys. We're a little more than halfway through the month right now, so check out our loyalty program. We're doing giveaways at the beginning of next month for every spot and every purchase that was done this month. If you qualify and hit one of our savings tiers, you will be in the running for the free giveaways. In the first week of July, we're going to run those giveaways. All right, we got another Treasured Ink. Is this a dupe as well? Robert Covington, Treasured Ink for the 76ers. And that's Anthony F. And that might be a dupe as well. Robert Covington, auto, 163 out of 299. 76ers auto. And that's a Dwight Howard to 70, 19 out of 70 right there. And Randolph and Vince Carter. not numbered. One sec, guys. I just want to get organized. I got all this base building up off to the side here. All right. 3 more packs and then 2 boxes, guys. 3 packs and 2 boxes to go. All right. Looking for numbers, looking for autos, looking for hits. That's an Okafor 2020. Karl Malone, not numbered there. Ooh, baby, we got an Anthony Davis here. We got an Anthony Davis. I don't know what it is. All right, nothing crazy, but still Anthony Davis. And that's one of yours, Dustin. Anthony Davis relic piece here. All right. Not numbered. Last 2 cards in that one. Guys, do share links back to our website with friends. The bigger our audience. What's going on there, Lakers Mojo? Lakers Mojo 1738 in the house. Welcome in, buddy. So guys, Tier 1 baseball is pretty darn close. If we can fill it tonight, we will break it tonight. We broke 1 case of it. Break number 2 is potentially going to be tonight if we can fill it. If not, we'll be trying to push for it tomorrow night. But every spot we get picked up gets us closer to filled, so tomorrow we can jump right in. But I will do it tonight if we can fill it. We're at 13 spots. It's not out of the realm of possibility. We've done it before. All right, what do we got here? We got a George Gervin. Regal endorsements. Gervin, San Antonio. Let me bring my list of participants in front of me here. San Antonio's Chris R. Chris R. picking up a nice old school George Gervin Regal endorsements. And that is numbered to 204 out of 300. And that's Chris R. Congrats to Chris R. And Chris, thank you for the compliment that came in on your order yesterday or the day before saying how you like the website so much. That means a lot. I personally, it's Jason and myself that run the show here, but I personally, Kevin this is, actually do the entire website operation myself. We got a 120 out of 149. So those little compliments on the website stuff mean a big difference for me because I do put a pretty good amount of effort into that site to make sure it's looking great. All right, here we go, guys. Which one, Eldon? The George Gervin? Saying that's beautiful? Got a Jam Fest right here of Kevin Durant. Got an Excalibur Isaiah Thomas. And that's number 260, 35 out of 60, so not too bad there. Yep, cool card, right? Cool card. Leonard and John Wall, not numbered. And 2 boxes to go, fellas. Ladies and gents. So guys, here's something we're thinking about rolling out on the website. Let me know if you guys would have interest. I think it's a given that everybody would have interest, but we're pretty close on the idea of rolling out a referral program. And the way it would work is if you refer friends, you would get a special link. I'm sure you've seen referral programs around the web before where you get credit on a website for referring friends that come in and buy. So we're always trying to get new breakers on board, and unfortunately one of the things that happens in the break scene is a lot of guys burn out. A lot of guys come in, they break a bunch of stuff. If they don't get really big hits, they kind of like just decide no longer to break. So there's a lot of burnout that happens, and a lot of breakers come and go. So we always have to kind of be looking for new breakers and new ways to get new breakers on board. So what we want to do is get you guys to get your friends and other people around the internet involved in doing breaks with us. And what we're going to do is offer a referral program where we'll give you a specific URL link that will send people to our website. And if those customers sign up and buy things off of our website, you guys will get store credit that you can basically redeem as, you know, cash on our website toward break spots you can buy. So that is something we're probably going to be rolling out in the next few weeks. So I think that's a win-win for everybody, because I can't see anybody saying that they wouldn't want to do that. Oh, geez, I just revealed the... So there's a 400 points. So these QR codes, hopefully nobody's being shady. So that 400 points will be done at the end of this as well. And this is a nice one here, guys. Tracy McGrady for the Magic Jam Fest number to 25. Tracy McGrady, and that's a numbered 225 for the Magic, and that's Dustin. So that's a nice little hit right there, buddy. But what do you guys think of the referral program? Is that something you would take some active interest in? You can post those links out on your Twitter. You can send it to people through Facebook. You can send it to friends that you know through emails. What will happen is if they click on the link that you send them, it's going to be a specifically coded link that is special for you and you alone. And if that person follows that link, comes onto our website, and actually makes a purchase, you're going to get credit that you can then use toward breaks of your own. Bill Russell. And right here, guys, the hit is going to be Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal for the Wizards. And that's one of Dustin's. Bradley Beal. A little Washington Wizards love there. Let me see what the guys over on Twitch are saying about that. Franchise NJ is saying he likes the referral idea. Yeah, I mean, guys, we can't pay out cash because that kind of goes against what we're trying to do here. We're trying to keep the efforts and the sales coming into the website, but we can pay out in break credit. So you'll get store credit on our website, which is going to be just as good as cash for you guys if you buy into a lot of breaks, or if you want to buy into more breaks, you will get that store credit that you can use on the website. So that's something we really want to get going pretty soon. You can basically get all your breaks for free indefinitely if you have a really big group of people you can push this stuff out to. Of course, spamming is not allowed, so if we see anybody spamming those links, we would have to squash that account, but yeah. Got a Jam Fest of Dominique Wilkins. We got a blue here of DeRozan, number to 199. We got a Gortat and a Williams, not numbered, to finish that one off. All right, here we go. One box to go after this. We got 2 packs to go right behind this. Got an Excalibur Crusade, CJ McCollum, Trailblazers, and that's to 60, 46 out of 60. And that's an Anderson and a Whiteside, not numbered there. Next pack. Down Swinis. All right, we got a Treasured Ink. Is it Mejrai? I don't know how to say his last name. Dallas Mavs. Who's got the Mavs? That's one of yours, Dustin. And there you go, buddy. Auto, Dallas Mavericks, 61 out of 299. And that is a nice one right there. Check that out. I didn't even see it coming up. T-Wolves on the board with a number to 25. 7 out of 25. Minnesota T-Wolves. And that's going to Asim. Asim, if you're watching these, buddy, shoot me an email. We'd like to catch up. Minnesota T-Wolves, number 225. Going to Asim R. Dwight Howard. Mike Conley. Alright, guys. 6 packs to go in the next box. Looking for numbers, looking for autos, looking for patches, looking for jerseys, looking for golds. Looking for all kinds of stuff. We got a Wiggins 2020 there. Jam Fest. We have a Crusade of Frank Kaminsky. And that is a 149 numbering on that one. 62 out of 149. Guys, you do get everything with us as well. So if you're new with us, if you're just really starting out breaking with SBB, you do get everything sent to you. All base, all hits. We're going to encase all your hits in top loaders. If it's a really, really high value hit, we'll encase it at no cost in a magnetic for you. We'll team bag all your stuff together. And if your team does not get a hit, we will send a hobby pack, a sealed hobby pack of cards for each team that did not get a hit. And a hit classification with us is anything numbered 50 or better, any jersey, any auto, any kind of relic card like that. So if you don't get something that falls in that classification, you're still going to get every single card pulled for your team. And we'll send you a sealed hobby pack where you could possibly pull your own hit. There's a pack hiding in there. And we've had reports from several guys recently that they're pulling some high-value stuff even out of the packs we send, so that's great. That's great to know. Once in a while, those packs produce. Okay, 6 packs to go here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There they are. Still have 13 spots in Tier 1, fellas. Can we do it? If not, it's going to be potentially tomorrow. We'll push it for tomorrow. Got a treasured ink coming up here. Got a treasured ink for the Suns, and that's Alex Len. Phoenix Suns. Alex Len, and that's going to Francis H. Francis H. Picking this up. Very nice, and that's a 71 out of 299. 71 out of 299. Auto. John Wall, that's numbered to 70. And then we have a Harris and a Millsap, not numbered. So with those 2 points cards, guys, what I said I will do is I'll take an accounting of all the teams that got hits, which teams did not get hits. And if there's multiple hitless teams, I will run them through the randomizer and issue out those points accordingly. I'll even run a small video as I do that so you can see it done in real time. I'll do that as soon as I finish up here. It'll just take a few minutes to set up. Got a Jam Fest, Collide the Glide. We got an Anthony Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, Crusade to 149. And then we have 2 non-numbered cards there. This one's thick. This one is thick. I don't know what the heck's in it. Let's see. That's pretty thick. Let's see. Is it anything crazy? I don't know. Well, we got a Kaboom, and it's a Kobe Kaboom. Well, this just came out. Kobe Kaboom. I don't know, Dustin, what kind of value is on these Kaboom cards, especially something like a Kobe? Check that out. Kaboom is back. I know they're pretty rare. We got a Kobe Kaboom going to the Lakers, and that Lakers spot belongs to Thomas T. $100 right there. Dustin saying $100 on the Kobe Kaboom. $100 value. Case hits. What are the guys over on Twitch saying? I don't see any active chat on that one over on Twitch. Let's see. We still got a thicker card coming up here too. That Kaboom is pretty cool. Is there one per case? We got an old, or what do we got? A Night School of Cameron Payne coming our way here. Cameron Payne Night School. And what do we got on it? Whoo, baby. Check that out. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 3 color. I thought it was 4, but it's just like recessed from the inside of the card, so the white backing of the inside of the card shows. I thought that was a 4th color. And that is numbered 10 out of 25. 10 out of 25 for Oklahoma City Thunder, and that's going to you, Dustin. That's pretty slick, buddy. I like it. I like it a lot. And to finish it off, we got a Chris Bosh and a Ginobili, not numbered. All right, 3 packs to go, guys. This one's kind of thick too. Kaboom! So, are the kabooms 1 per case, or are they not even that much of a guarantee? Are they just in the set? Like, how many are there across the set? They are in 1 per case, Nelson? Pretty cool. Got a Magic. Got a Crusade of Dwight Howard. That's to 199. Luol Deng and an Evans, not numbered there. So Nelson is saying yes, they are 1 per case. So 1 per case with the kabooms. What do most of you guys do? I know Dustin resells all his stuff or most of his stuff on checkoutmycards.com. How about the rest of you guys? Are you mostly doing it for personal collection reasons? Are you doing it for reselling reasons? What does everybody do? Got a Grant. Rudy Gay. And how do you pronounce it? Stokovic? I don't know. Regal endorsements. So we got an auto coming our way here for the Kings. And that's one of yours, Dustin. And that is a 15 out of 147. 15 out of 147. Stojakovic. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm probably not. Regal endorsements, auto, Sacramento Kings going to Dustin L. And then we got a 10 out of 70 right here, Alec Burks. Oladipo. And last one, not numbered. Last pack here, guys. Good luck. Personal collect and do card shows, Nelson. Cool. Very cool. I mean, I guess unless you have unlimited funds, right? The fun has to kind of go back out the selling side in order to keep it going. What are the guys on Twitch saying? Let me see. Yeah, nobody's chimed in on that question over on Twitch. All right, we got a Tyson Chandler, Rondo. We got an Ellis. They got every card flipped right side up and upside down in this one. Yep, keeping it going, guys. Got a 2020. We have a Jam Fest of Drummond. We got a Kawhi Leonard for the Spurs, Crusade out of 199. And to finish it off, just 2 non-numbered cards, Kemba Walker, John Wall. All right, guys, that does it for Excalibur number 3. Thank you very much for filling it. I'm going to do a random, I'll do an inventory of which teams got hits, which teams did not get hits, and I'll run those 2 points cards against the hitless teams in a little mini video. So be looking for that video in addition to this one posted over on YouTube. Thanks again, guys. Lots more stuff on the site. Pick up some more basketball or baseball or football or hockey.